That's right. Of course you would. Right now. Why wouldn't you, right? I love you, buddy. Alright, well. Alright, well, once again, didn't tune up the guitar before I started this, but I did this very spontaneously. Hello, and I am gonna take this live in a few different directions, but first we'll jam. Jeez, my hands, I need to wash my hands. Okie dokie. Whoa. A little bit more ready now, a little bit more started. Anyways, I don't care if anybody's in this live whatsoever. I just figured I'm gonna make some music real quick because I haven't played the guitar like I want to. You know what? Since nobody's even in here, I will survive. No, we're gonna try something. Too far. If you know, you know. That's good. That's good for me. Hello. I tuned my guitar a little bit differently, and I think it sounds nice. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. If you don't know, I am the king of simple guitar loops. No, I'm not the king of it, but I am a simple guitar looper. I feel like I need a metronome. Cool. Why did that sound that way? Thank you for the like. Thank y'all for being here. If you're here and you want to chat, feel free. Let me know what's up. I'm not the only one who's trying to talk. But nah, if y'all want to be quiet too, that's whatever. Thank you for being here. Unless you're a hater, then you can go fuck yourself. Bye. Nah, haters are welcome too. From a distance, it's alright. Like my friend Rhymewave says, we're not easily to offend. Even though like I might be easier to offend than him, but that's a good line. Alright. Let me actually figure something out that these eyes are crying every night. And that's not even a joke. Free Palestine. I like doing that. You know what else I like? When war criminals are arrested. I also like truth. These eyes, they cry for Palestine. In these eyes, they see. These eyes, they see through those lies that they show through the screen. Yeah, they cannot control me, even if they try. 'Cause I would rather die. Free Palestine, yeah. Speaking my mind, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I say, how can we change? I say, step by step every day. Wanna see it all change overnight. I wanna make everybody happy instead of fight. We need peace, we need to unite. That's what I see is right. Maybe it's left, the only option left. That is the purpose of life, to keep learning. Maybe that's not the purpose, but right now I'm yearning for different ways. For different ways for us to communicate. Silent on the screen, who's watching me? I know the spirits are watching me. What about you? Look over your shoulder. Maybe tie up your shoes so you're not tripping. As of recently, I felt like I've been tripping. Humanity's been slipping or drifting or asleep. Maybe it's stuck in a tree, hard to reach. Or maybe it's firmly rooted in the truth. See-through transparency. Oh, the people who I was talking about, they wanted to leave. That's fine. Bye. See you next time. Yo, probably not the last you're gonna see of this, because I got a lot more to say, a lot of this gift to communicate. I see it as a gift and I say thanks. I am a rapper. I got a message. How about you? Yeah. Yo. I rap and play guitar. I like to spit a few bars. I like to go hard. I like to be soft at the same time. I know that this message can make minds start to expand and blossom like a flower. We don't need to follow. Right now is the last hour. Take a lead, take a leap in the right direction. Move your feet if you like it. I'm rocking to the beat, my heartbeat. I live on planet Earth. How about you? Yeah. Check it. Yeah, I like to rap while my guitar sings along. Sometimes not at the same time. My mind doesn't have that many trains of thought. Yo, but I'm a human. I am not a robot. What are you doing? Yeah. Yo, also this. I want to object to the system. I'm not complicit. I don't take the excuse of being a victim to drop bombs on innocent. I don't like the bombs being dropped. I don't pay taxes anywho, so who cares? What I want to do right now is prepare to be rare and not just undercooked. I'm cooking up right now. What was underlooked now has a set of eyes, awareness, energy flowing, going, growing. I mean, man, someone needs to do it. The people in the Samud flotilla are heroes. I give them my praise, give them my prayers, because I know that there is a way to live in love, never be scared of death or dying. I was there, laying in bed crying. wondering why. Then all of a sudden, inside of my mind, opened an eye, and inside of my chest opened a heart. And if you hear this, you're also a part of this all. Yeah. Ooh. Hey. Alright. How'd you like that so far? If you're still rocking with me, how'd you like that? Let it flow, freestyle. Yo, all day, every day. All day, every day. Yeah, I'm gonna put like a little bit more percussion on this next little loop. Try to get a little bit of like a something like that going, but we'll see. I'm really just like trying to figure out a specific sound, but I don't really know. It's good? Thanks, bro. Thank you. How you doing? Are you doing alright? I hope everything's going good for you. You staying safe? All good over here? Right on. That's what I like to hear. All good in the hood. That doesn't sound in tune already. Honestly, this tuning is not standard tuning, which is pretty cool. It's like, it is, but it's not. It's hard to explain. Okay, let's see. Antokish? Antokish? How do you say that? Antokish? Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yo. Today's day and age, does not know how to behave in the right ways. Someone needs to teach, someone needs to see through the lies. I'll share it through the screen. If you feel the vibe, then you might feel alright with peace. Living life, unite, coexisting. Our existence, was it written in the sky, painted like a cloud as it passes by, makes me smile. I feel alive. And that could be forever if it's love, wondering how to rise above on the daily, even if it drives me crazy. Because crazier than that is when people live trapped. Yeah. Or like a rat in a race, in a maze. I heard that from Bob Marley, and I've heard that in a few different ways, a few different places. Yeah, I could say it perfect, but I'd rather make mistakes. It's just a little bit more natural to me. And everything is perfect if you have the eyes to see. Yeah, the vibe in me lighting like lightning striking. The tyrants running frightened. But there's nowhere to run from the truth. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. You can only realize that we have consequences for our choices in life. I'd rather take all the consequences of telling the truth than take any of the consequences of what these fools do. Dropping bombs, I'd rather drop some jewels. Man, I could say this forever, but I know I won't have to forever, because we are all growing together. We will lock it in together. Unity, spread the peace. You and me, we believe. I and I, we got two of these to see. I could repeat all day. I said this all day. I heard it yesterday. Do this stuff all day, always. Rapping the truth, because this is the way that we move. And if you are afraid of it, then you might just have to face it. But it's okay, you're not alone. This isn't a race, you don't need to go quick. Just be ready to sail on the ship as the ship starts changing shit. Yeah. Thank you for rocking with me, bro. I appreciate that. Man, I put the guitar down for just like a day, and I felt, well, it was like more like, I want to say 2 days, but it could be 3 even, but there's like certain things where I'm like, I gotta really like get back to it. But this doesn't need to be a guitar one. This is a rap. This is a rap sesh. Come on now. Nah, but honestly, I like rapping and playing the guitar, so I try to do both. Actually, I don't try. I do. I'm learning how to do more with it. Yeah. Also, side note for all the peeps, what we say is influencing our reality, if not fully creating it in our everyday life. We can choose to speak something into existence that we want and that we are aligned with, and it might be something we've never done before, so we have to be easy on ourselves and willing to change, willing to learn, and willing to speak good into our life even if we've never done it before, because the more we do that, the more we have control over our own self, our own choice, regardless of what's going on. Because things that are going on in the world right now, they try desperately to take your choice, and it's not working. So in that circumstance, we then need to use our choice. We need to make the best of it. And I learned that from a friend, and it's some real shit. And I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you heard that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do one more rap, and then I'm gonna get out of here, just because I honestly randomly decided to get going live. Thank you for being here, though. And Talkish. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Check it. Yeah. Every day can be the day. I could be here for you, I could be here for me. We're here together, and that makes it much better. Sometimes I like being, sometimes I like seeing. I just observe, take the back seat. You can take the wheel, but just don't swerve. Yeah, I let Jesus take the wheel for the most part. I just like to make this art. I really love communicating in different ways and changing the vibration and making people feel safe. I understand that I'm made. Who was my creator? And that is the one I thank. And honestly, every single day feels like I could laugh, even with no comedy. I'm a comet, I'm a light beam, shining through the sky. Are you believing what you're seeing? Is there a reason? Can you sing with it? Does it make you want to jump? I really understand that I don't understand much. I just love connection, introspection. That's my weapon, but I don't weaponize it. I'm too nice with it. But what I say is sharp like a knife, isn't it? Or how my British people say, isn't it? Or whatever they say. Drinking some tea while we're drinking coffee. It's the same thing, it's all caffeine. Energy to me, this love or the hate, I transmute it and I feel really good, I feel great. What's a step above that? We can go there, climbing up, walk my path. I've had enough of being sad, but I got sadness coming my way. Transmute that every day. Like a raw ingredient, I put it in the pot and I cut it up and I cook it, and now we got stew. And I don't listen to the news, that's old news. Yeah, it's a tool that helps confuse, but I am here to help enlighten. I understand people are frightened, but yo, what's better than fear is this thing I call love. A lot of real crazy stuff going right now all over the world. Has been my hobby for a month, browsing the YouTube lives, just hanging out with streamers, I guess to soak it up, and even small talk. I've been lonely, I love music and voices. Yo, I rapped that for you. Even though it wasn't a rap, but I appreciate that. I've been scrolling YouTube lives too, seeing some people that are really pissed off. I see other people who aren't even aware at all of anything to be mad at, and then here I am, playing a guitar kind of off tempo, or doing what I do, making an instrumental just to rap over and speak. And I like to do this because one of my hobbies is to teach, and sometimes I need to teach myself just to do it. Sometimes I need to teach myself that it's okay to not do it the right way. Instead of suffering from perfectionism, I can make perfect while having fun. That's way more perfect to me. And probably not just to me, because I'm not just me. I'm connected to something that is infinite, an infinite being. Like my homie said, another, yeah. Yo, but honestly, I'll end it right here with this acapella. Thank you for sharing what you got to say too. Honestly, I appreciate that. And yeah, if you feel lonely, you're not alone. And yeah, yes, yes, that is why. But you're not alone. Also, remember too, like sometimes we sometimes we're comfortable, and comfort can be good, but comfort can also turn into something uncomfortable. So sometimes you might be like, "Oh yeah, like I'm lonely." Let's say lonely is uncomfortable, and that uncomfortable, then you're like, "Well, I think I'm going to go do something because I'd rather change this feeling." Remember that we can always change this feeling. And sometimes it's through action, sometimes it's through just choosing in here and in here to have something different. And normally when you choose that in here, then you'll figure out here what to do. If you're like, "Man, I'm lonely." And then you sit with that for a minute, and then you're like, "Yeah, I don't want to be lonely anymore." And then let yourself kind of think it through, and it might lead you to YouTube. It might be like, "Yeah, well, let me at least watch something." Instead of just sitting by myself, let me watch something. And then on a live like this, yeah, that's like you're not just watching a video, you're actually engaging in it, and that is enough right there to not be lonely. Sometimes you might not need all that, but you could say, like, "Man, I'm feeling lonely." And then instead of like wanting to connect with someone else, like try connecting with yourself. Like pick up pick up what you have in front of you, whatever might bring you a little fun, and don't try to do it for fun, but just do it for you so you don't feel lonely. Like hold your own hand and just do what you can in the moment. Sometimes like it depends on people's hobbies. Sometimes people are so lonely that they're like, "I don't want to do my hobbies." But really what that is like you're like robbing yourself of something that could bring you joy, where we could flip that, and instead of taking anything, we could give ourselves the things that bring us joy. Light up someone else, vice versa. Yes. Yeah, when you think about yourself being lonely and that feeling, that downness, right? You probably don't want that on anyone else. And if you do, you might be confused, but like after a while, I feel like people will realize that they don't want what they don't like on other people. Like people say it sometimes where they're like, "I don't even wish my enemy this stuff." And that's a beautiful thing when you think like, if I don't like it, they won't like it. So then you might say, "Well, sometimes I do feel lonely." That must mean other people might feel lonely too sometimes. So I'm gonna light them up. I'm gonna see. Maybe I hopped on here just to have this conversation with you, but also what's cool about this is I'm gonna save this video and it'll be up there. So if you want to listen to it again, you can, or if I want to listen to it again, I can, or somebody else might come on, because they're busy at the moment, and then they're gonna be like, "Okay, yeah, like, dang, I'm glad I found this." But yeah, and music, to be honest, like the reason why I like music is I could speak English. I don't speak other languages, unfortunately, at the moment. I want to, I know I can understand a little bit here and there, but like not fluent in anything other than English. So music That's like a language that can speak to everyone. Like it doesn't matter even if you don't speak any language. Like let's say somebody just doesn't speak and they don't even know sign language. They might, like they might hear that music and be like, oh, like something in here, or like that makes me happy, or it might be even like sad. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, totally. No, thank you for being here. I was gonna do this with somebody or without, because it's whatever. I was thinking I'm just gonna I I want to, but yeah. Um, Also too, remember that. Think about yourself, and just say like, yeah, it would be nice to do things for myself, but like getting on here, right? It's easy to be like, well, why am I doing this for myself? Why are we doing anything for ourselves? And the more you ask that question, the more you find the answers, right? And I'll say the reason why we would do something for ourselves is because we deserve it. Sometimes the world doesn't want us to feel like we deserve anything. The world will say, "Oh no, you need more money, you need more success, you need more of this, or you're too crazy, or like whatever." People will drop all of that stuff. Yeah, just drop it, drop your thoughts, bro. But if you really believe though that you deserve it, then you can do it no matter what. You can do it no matter what. I could be on a live right now talking to myself. If I really believed that this video was gonna go somewhere and hit the right people, I could just do it right here for myself. If I believe that, and I believe I deserve to share a message with somebody, even if it looks like nobody's there. So, sometimes you got to think that too. Like feeling lonely is because you're like, I don't see anybody. Nobody's there. Nobody feels what I feel. But that's just what you see. You know what I mean? On the other side of the wall, on the other side of the ocean, on the other side of the screen, there is somebody who feels that. But yeah, we do all deserve to make ourselves feel good, and we do deserve a lot of things in this world, regardless of what others say. So, well, anyways, I'm gonna actually this isn't necessarily to you. This is for everyone who's gonna listen on another day. So the way of the world right now is insane and crazy. I have to end it this way. We as humanity can unite, and we together can make this place that we call Earth absolutely amazing every single day. Every single day. And we can overcome anything, every obstacle when we unite. And the world at the moment wants to push us away, and I say no. Remember that we are together, and that we together are strong. Just like what was that, Planet of the Apes? It says one can break, but together we're strong. That's the truth. That is the truth. So during all of this craziness, choose to say, nah, I'm not gonna divide. I'm not gonna divide. That doesn't mean you need to like change who you are. You can still be you. You can still have your views. You can still stand up for what you want to do. But don't let someone else's thing make you do something that you don't want to do. Because when we're together, it's like this, it's like as we are together, let's say this person wants to feed the world, and this person wants to teach the world. And let's say this person wants to give art to the world, and these people want to dance with everyone. If we're all together, we can all do all of that. But when we're divided, then the people who are dancing, they're not going to dance with anyone. The people who are playing music, they're going to be like, oh, I got no one to play music to. But that's what they really wanted to do. And so then they let that fear take them away from that. So we're going to bring it right back, and we're going to stay united together, and we will be in a different place. We will transform this world. So yeah, that's where my faith is. It's incredible to know that I'm not alone in this, and it's also incredible to know that um, humanity is capable of these sort of things with God, God willing. Also, that's gonna be another. That's my final thing. God, God is not just up there. He's in you. He's in this, in your phone. He's in between it, and you know, he, she, whatever you might think of it as, whatever it is to you, God, the Almighty. To me, I just say the Almighty Creator, the Almighty, the Most High. And I like to look up and say that, but I also like to look inside too, you know, the Holy Ghost. So, yeah, I appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you stay safe, stay united with people, stand together, see the truth, speak the truth, speak your truth. Um, Someone's looking up to you just as you're looking up to someone else. So, you know, be the best one that you can be. That's why I'm be one for you too. Be one for you too, so you could be who you want to be. All right, bro. I appreciate you. If you want, man, subscribe and you know, check out my other stuff or whatever. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It takes somebody, you know, like it takes the certain people to hear that. So for you hearing that, you're doing great, and I appreciate that. That's a nice compliment. I really do. But yeah, go ahead, like sub if you're not subbed already, and you know, we'll rock it again another day. All right. Until next time, one love. Peace.